Good evening to another present here. In this video lecture series of the subject manufacturing technology, now we are going to discuss about the most important topic, cutting fluids, in this unit 3. In the previous lecture series, we have discussed about the single point cutting tool and what are the major difference between orthogonal and oblique cutting, and also we have discussed about the single point cutting tool nomenclature, etc. Now we are going to discuss about the cutting fluids. What is cutting fluid? Cutting fluids are materials which are applied to the tool and workpiece to facilitate the cutting operation by removing heat and reducing the friction. The other name of cutting fluids is the coolant. The coolant which is used during the machining process in order to reduce the heat and friction. The two main problems addressed by the cutting fluids are friction at shear and friction zones, and also friction at tool chip and tool work interfaces. The other functions and benefits of a cutting fluids are it washes away the chips during grinding or a major machining process, and also it reduces the temperature of work part for easier handling, and also it improves the dimensional stability of the work part. Next, we will discuss about the function of cutting fluid. It is used majorly to cool the cutting tool and the workpiece, and also it lubricates the cutting tool and reduces the coefficient of friction between the tool and workpiece. It improves the surface finish of the workpiece, and also it causes the chips to break up into the smaller parts. It protects the finished surface from the corrosion, washes away the chip, and also it prevents corrosion of work and machine. Next, we will discuss about the properties of cutting fluids. In case of cutting fluids, it should have a good lubrication properties for producing low coefficient of friction, and also it should have higher heat absorbing capacity for quickly absorbing the heat, and also it should have higher specific heat, high heat conductivity, and high flame coefficient. It should have higher flash point, and then cutting fluid should be of odorless and also harmless to the skin of operator and bearings of the machine. Next, it should have non-corrosive to work and tool. It should have a lower viscosity, and also the price of the cutting tool should be lower in order to minimize the production cost. Next, we will discuss about the different classifications or types of cutting fluids one by one. The first one is the aqueous solution, that means coolant. It includes water, either plain or containing alkali like borax or sodium carbonate. It should have a higher specific heat and heat conductivity. It is used where cooling and washing away chips is required. In the case of soluble oils or conventional emulsions, it has an 80% of water, fatty acids, mineral oils, and soap acting as an emulsifying agent. It provides cooling effect and oil provides the lubricating effect. In case of mineral oils, which is used as a coolant, it acts. Some of the examples of mineral oils hydrocarbons such as paraffin, naphthalene, etc. It has an highly oxidation resistant, and it do not applicable for boundary lubrication. That means in case of deep drying process or else in case of extrusion process during the manufacturing process. Next is the fatty oils and acids. The boundary lubrication as friction reduces agents under extremely higher pressure. Example is the lard oil and tallow. Next one is the compound mineral oils. It is composed of or mixed with substances such as fatty oils and acids. Next one is the waxes. It is derived from petroleum and used as lubricants in rolling and drying. Some of the examples of waxes are paraffin wax, natural beeswax, etc. Next, most important coolant which is used during the machining process is the graphite suspensions. It is a mixture of graphite powder in either oil or in water. It is used in different types of machining process such as forging, foundry works, extrusion, wire drawing, etc. Next one is the minerals which is used during the which is used for the coolant process. Some of them are salt, which is used for common quenching media for heat treatment process. Some of the salts which is used as in coolant are chlorides and hydroxides of brine and caustic soda. For it is especially used for the rapid cooling. And then some of the metals used as an coolant is lead, copper coating on steel wires, graphite, benotite for drawing, etc. Next, Chemical compounds. It mainly consists of an rust inhibitor such as sodium nitrate mixed with a good amount of water. It is used for grinding where corrosion has to be avoided. Next one is solid lubricants. Some of them are powders, vitreous materials, paste, greases, dry film, etc. Wax and bar soap is sometimes used to lubricate the tool. Next one is the gaseous fluids. Refrigerated compressed air, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, oil mist, argon are some of the examples in case of gaseous fluids. In case of carbon dioxide, it is used with carbide tools for reducing carter wear, which is one of the wear which is during the machining process. And also it is used to reduce the chemical effects. Liquid nitrogen is also used. Thank you.